to 0. So there is no real roots. So if you consider the real numbers, so there is no eigenvalues. But if you consider the complex number, then obviously these are the eigenvalues. Okay. So once you find the eigenvalues, you can put that eigenvalue in that, because suppose A is a 3 by 3 matrix, and for that you will have a 3-degree polynomial. Suppose that lambda, let's if you can write it t also. Okay, so lambda t equals to 0. This is a polynomial of t, characteristic polynomial. So for that equation you can find maximum 3 roots. Okay, so maximum 3 root. For every root, maybe they are different. Suppose t equals to 1, 2 and 3. So for every root you can put that value into that equation to find v. Okay, so a v minus a minus lambda I v equals to 0. For t equals to 1, this is one matrix. Suppose v1 v equals to 0. For that equation you can find v, and that v will be eigenvector corresponding to 1. Okay, if it is repeated, suppose the 1 is repeated 3 times, for every single eigenvalue you will have at least one eigenvector. But if it is repeated, then it cannot guarantee that. You can have 3 independent eigenvector, or 2 or 1. At least one you will find always. Okay, so if one is repeated 3 times or whatever times, it will call the algebraic multiplicity of that eigenvalue. If lambda equals to 1 is repeated 3 times, then algebraic multiplicity will be 3. Okay, equals to 3. And for that eigenvalue, if you have two independent eigenvector, then that will be called geometric multiplicity is 2. If they are differ, then that matrix will not be diagonalizable. The diagonalizability ka definition, simple definition है, you will have to find n independent eigenvector. Eigenvector से definition है. If A is an n by n matrix, then you will have to find n independent eigenvector. Okay. Independent eigenvectors. So let's consider that A has n independent eigenvectors v1, v2 and vn. So because v1 is an eigenvector, so a v1 there will be a constant. Suppose this is k1, a v1 is equals to k v1, and v2 is another eigenvector, so a v2 will be another, suppose k2 v2. We are not considering k1 k2 in any special form. Okay, v3 equals to k3 v3. For simplicity, let's consider this is a 3 by 3 matrix. v3. Okay, so you just v1 as a column. If you write it as a column wise, this will be a 3 by 3 matrix. So you can write 0 v2 plus 0 v3, 0 v3, and 0 v1 plus 0 v2. So this is v1, v2, v3, and this is a matrix k1 0 0, k2 0 0 0, k3. Okay, you can write in this way. This is our p. P is an 3 by 3 matrix, and every column is independent, so obviously determinant of p has to be not equals to 0. This is a non-singular matrix. So you can write, if I call it p, then ap equals to, this is p and this matrix you can write D because it is a diagonal matrix. So this is P. Okay. So you can write D equals to P inverse A P. Okay. So you know two matrices are similar. When two matrices are similar, if you find a non-singular, there exists a non-singular matrix, means determinant of P is not equals to 0, such that they can be written in this form, P inverse. So they are the similar matrix. So if any matrix is similar to a diagonal matrix, then that matrix will be called diagonalizable. So obviously this is a definition of similar matrix. So D and A is similar because P is a non-singular matrix, and it is similar to a diagonal matrix. That's why you can say A is a diagonalizable. Okay. So when A is diagonalizable, if you find n independent eigenvectors. Okay. So let's try. If I say A equals to 3, 1, 2, 2, and these are two eigenvectors. Okay, so you have to find corresponding eigenvalue and find the diagonal matrix. So obviously these are the eigenvalues. Eigenvalues diagonal ways में लिखना होगा and their eigenvectors in this form. Okay, if they are same, suppose this is k1 k1, but for these two eigenvalues, if you find only one eigenvector, then obviously you cannot write in this form because you only find one eigenvector. So two eigenvector, if you find two eigenvectors, independent eigenvectors, there at that time only you will find a in non-singular matrix. Okay, so what is the corresponding eigenvalue? So just simply multiply करना होगा 1 minus 2 minus 2. So this is 1. Corresponding to that eigenvector, it is 1. Four and 4. So this is 4, 1, 1. So corresponding to V2, eigenvalue is 4. Okay. So if you find diagonal matrix will be 1 and 4. This will be 0, 0. So if P inverse, sorry, P inverse AP. And what is the P? P is the eigenvectors, first eigenvectors, because you write 1. So 1 minus 2 and 1, 1. This is P. Okay. So you will have to find P inverse also. So P inverse P is equals to 1 minus 2, 1, 1. So P inverse is like 1 by determinant 1 by 3, 1, 1. This is minus 1 and 2. Okay, so this is 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 1 by 3. So this is P inverse. So you can calculate that. 1, 0, 0, 4. This is 1, 3 minus 2, 3, 1, 3. There will be a, this is 1 minus 2, 1, 1. Okay. So these two matrices are similar because you find a P as a non-singular matrix. So because this matrix is similar to a diagonal matrix,
স্যার
that's why
পি
you can
ইনভার্সটা কি
call it
বলুন না একবার।
P inverse. So just formula কি হয় P inverse, determinant of P and adjoint of P, ওটাই adjoint of P কি যে ট্রান্সপোজ নিতে হবে আফটার the
হ্যাঁ ঠিক
cofactor
আছে, ঠিক
matrix.
আছে, হ্যাঁ বুঝতে পেরেছি।
So you will find P inverse. So this is your matrix. So you have to worry about the eigen vectors, not eigen values. Okay, because you will always find n eigen values if it is real, all are real. But in the first, if all the eigenvalues are different, like here is lambda is 1 and lambda 2 is 4. So for 1 you will have v1, and for 4 you will have v2. So you can say that it will be diagonalizable, because for every different eigenvalues we will have at least one eigenvector. But if it is repeated, 1 is repeated, it is guaranteed that you will have one eigenvector, but two that you have to calculate to find two. If it is not, if you don't find two different eigenvector, then it will not be diagonalizable. Okay. For example, if you say simple matrix 0 and 0, this is not a diagonalizable matrix. Okay. Its eigenvalues will be 0. Okay, let's 2 and 2. This is a matrix. So characteristic equation क्या होगा, 2 minus lambda 1 0 2 minus lambda, इसका determinant equals to 0. So this is 2 minus lambda square equals to 0. So lambda is equals to 2 2. So 2 is the eigenvalues which is repeated 2 times. So it is 2 has 2 is a algebraic multiplicity 2. Okay. So now will have to find the eigenvectors corresponding to 2. So let's find. So क्या करना होगा, so a minus 2y v equals to 0. So a is obviously 2 minus करना होगा diagonally, so 0 1 0 0, and v is obviously you have to consider v also. This is x, you can consider x1 y1 or xy only, xy or v1 v2, let's call it. Is x and y. So this is xy equals to 0 0. So we'll have y equals to 0. This is the only equation we will find. So v equals to xy, you have to put y equals to 0 0, then x you have to 1 0. This is your eigenvector 1 0, because up to independency it is 1 0, otherwise it can be infinitely many. Whatever consider, if you consider x is equals to 2, then 2 0 is also eigenvector. If you consider x is equals to 1 by 3, then 1 by 3 0 is also an eigenvector. Okay, so but they are all dependent. So up to independent you have to only consider one. You can call it a representative. Okay, so this is your representative. So this is your eigenvector. You find only one eigenvector, not two corresponding to 2. So this matrix is not diagonalizable. This matrix is not diagonalizable. But what about um, 3? Okay, let's try it. So obviously 2 and these are the two eigenvectors, eigen values, and because they are different, so you will have for 2 this is an one eigenvalue eigenvector, This is another eigenvector. Corresponding to two different eigenvalues, they are always independent. Okay, so that's why A is a 2 by 2 matrix, and you find two eigenvectors, independent eigenvectors. So A will be diagonalizable. Okay. So let's like a polynomial, any polynomial lambda t equals to 0. Call it suppose t square plus t plus 1 equals to 0. This is a polynomial, and there can be a root of t. So matrix, square matrix can also follow the polynomial. Okay, this is I equals to 0. So whatever matrix will follow this polynomial will call the root, is at the root of this polynomial. Okay, so there is a theorem, this is called Cayley-Hamiltonian theorem. This is Hamilton theorem. It says that the characteristic polynomial also has that matrix will be a root of that characteristic polynomial, because if lambda t equals to 0, this is a polynomial determinant of a minus ti equals to 0. This is characteristic polynomial. Okay, to t, and say it lambda t equals to 0. That polynomial also follow that matrix. Okay, for example, the previous example 2 1 0 2, its characteristic polynomial was 2 minus t square equals to 0. Okay, so I'm claiming that 2 minus a square will be there will be let's break it out first. 2 minus square equals to 0. Okay, plus 4 equals to 0. This is a polynomial. So this is a polynomial, and whatever value will consider that equation will call it as a root. So a will satisfy this equation. Plus 4i equals to 0. You can check it. This is the theorem.
Okay. 2 minus t square na 4 minus t square হয়েছে যে 2 minus t এর হোল স্কয়ার যেটা দিয়েছে
4 sorry, is 4a minus 4i equals to 0. Whatever polynomial you find, that polynomial also consider as a root of this original matrix. Okay, this is the theorem, and it will help, like if I say if it is diagonalizable, the a to the a is equals to d is p inverse ap. You can rewrite it as a equals to p d p inverse. So you know all the values, like p, its column vectors are the eigen vectors, and d is the every diagonal element are the eigen values. So if I say that what is the eigen values of a to the power a square, eigen values or eigen vector, so it will be like a square means d inverse p p inverse. So this is p d square p inverse. So a स्क्वायर का आइगन, अगर a का आइगन वैल्यू सपोज 2 and 4 है, तो a स्क्वायर का आइगन वैल्यू कितना होगा? 2 स्क्वायर and 4 स्क्वायर. eigenvectors will be the same, but eigenvalue will differ. Okay, so any polynomial, suppose f of a, if I consider any polynomial f of a, this is p, f of d, p inverse. So if a's eigenvalues is lambda, then f of a's eigenvalue will be f of lambda. If f is not any function, f is a polynomial. Okay, so you can
So, sir, can you repeat this, sir?
if I suppose you know a, this is a is diagonalizable, and also you know that its diagonal element means the eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Okay, now if I just say that what is the eigenvalues of a square, you don't have to repeat the calculation, you can answer them by knowing this only, because this is p d square p inverse. So because these are diagonal element, so d square will be just d, if d is lambda 1 and lambda 2, these are the 0. What is d square? D square is lambda n square 0 0 lambda 2 square. So its only diagonal element will be affected. So a square का eigen value क्या होगा? Lambda 1 square lambda 2 square. And what is lambda 1 and lambda 2? These are the eigen values of a. Okay, so similarly any polynomial of f of a will be equation f of d p inverse. Okay, original equation is this one. So if you know about a, you can say any polynomial of f of a. So for example, if you know if the polynomial is like a square plus a plus I, this is a polynomial. If you know that a is eigenvalue is 1 2 and 0. Okay, so what is the eigenvalues of this matrix? So this 1 square plus 1 plus 1, and for 2 is 2 square plus 2 plus 1, and 0 for 0 0 plus 0 plus 1. So this is 3 7 and 1. These are the eigenvalue of f of a, means this equation. Okay, but the eigenvector will not be changed. Okay,
Yes.
so let's, if I say that lambda is an eigenvalue of a, eigenvalue of a, then you can say that this matrix M equals to A minus lambda I is singular matrix. Okay, you know why is that? Because you can find that lambda by considering this equation A minus lambda I equals to 0. आइगन वैल्यू का जो मेन डेफिनेशन है वो कौन सा था? आइगन वैल्यू का मेन डेफिनेशन, you will find a non-zero vector v not equals to 0 such that av equals to lambda v, and from this equation you can find a minus lambda I v equals to 0, means that has to be a singular matrix, otherwise you cannot find a non-zero vector. So if I say lambda is an eigenvalue of a, you can immediately say that this matrix A minus lambda I is singular. Okay, or also you can say this lambda is a root of this characteristic equation lambda t equals to 0, which is nothing but determinant of A minus lambda I equals to 0. Okay, and this lambda is a root of this equation. Once you claim this, this will be automatically followed. Okay. For the linear transformation, diagonalizability is the same, because you know this if this is a linear transformation from a one vector space to another vector space, so this matrix, this is same as a matrix, okay, but the matrix will be different. It will depends on your choice of basis vector. If you choose a different basis vector, so the matrix will be different, but they are all the similar matrix. So if I say that there is a basis vector, let's call it v to v. If you have a basis vector s, for that basis vector the linear transformation of t is similar to a diagonal matrix t d. This is a, this t is called diagonalizable, and this s is nothing but p. That basis vector you can write as a column vector. Okay, so this t is similar as d, means p t p p inverse tp equals to d. Okay, if t, I'm repeating this one. Okay, if t is a vector space, linear transformation from one vector space to another. Okay, so I've already told you that this is nothing but a matrix. Any matrix of m by n, if I say this is a matrix, if I am given this a matrix, so you can say this is a linear transformation from Rn to Rm. Okay, so if it is n by n, so Rn to Rn. So any linear transformation T v to v is similar to some matrix, but it will give different result. All it depends on the choice of basis. So once you can choose a basis A such that it is similar to a diagonal matrix, then T is called a diagonalizable. Okay, and diagonalizable, but eigenvalue and eigenvector के लिए same definition है. For T, if you find V is lambda V, then this for non-zero V, then this V is called eigenvector and this lambda is called eigenvalue. So if I 3 minus 1, okay, so its characteristic equation lambda t, sometimes you can a minus ti, if you just, what is this one, ca, c को अगर बाहर निकालना चाहते हो तो क्या होगा, c to the power n होगा, depends on the size of a matrix. Okay, similarly if you want to multiply the minus 1, this will be ti minus a. Okay, actually this is the characteristic equation. Okay, minus 1 determinant of ulta right, t equals to determinant of ti minus a, so which is minus 1 to the power n determinant of a minus ti. Previously I was just considering this one, but the main result is this, because you want to find t as a, if you find 1 minus t, 0 0 1 minus t, its determinant is 1 minus t square, but if I take this one, then it will be t minus 1 t minus 1, so t minus 1 square equals to 0. The result will be the same, but for 3 by 3 matrix it will be different. So that's why I want to arrange it as a order wise. Okay, so this is 2t plus 1 equals to 0. So this is the main characteristic equation, not this one. So the matrix 4 to 3 minus 1, 4 to 3 minus 1, its characteristic equation lambda t equals to determinant of ti minus a, which is equals to 0 actually, which is t minus 4 minus 2 इसको just change कर लेते हैं, minus 1 because it is 2 by 2 matrix, so square determinant of a minus ti equals to 0, because it is 2 by 2 matrix, so it didn't affect. Okay, so it is 4 minus t to 3 minus 1 t equals to 0. 4 minus t minus 1 minus t minus 6 equals to 0. But it has a very unique result. Like you can say that this is t because t square minus trace of a t plus determinant of a equals to 0. It is only for 2 by 2 matrix. So this is t square minus trace कितना होगा minus 3. No, only 3, but there is my 3, so 3t plus determinant will be minus 4 minus 6, which is minus 10. Minus 10 equals to 0. This is the characteristic equation. Okay, so for any square matrix, any size of matrix, suppose A is n by n matrix, this t to the power n minus 1 का जो coefficient होगा वो always will be the trace of A, and the constant one will be always determinant of A. This is always the same. Baki t to the power n minus t 2 or they will be the different. Okay, for suppose A, if A is 3 by 3 matrix, then this will be t cube minus trace of A t square plus something hoga, then finally minus determinant of A. Okay, equals to 0. So it is depend on the constant will be minus 1 to the power n, can say, plus यहाँ पे होगा you can say a11 plus a22 plus a33 t. So this calculation it is not so easy, so you will remember this too. Okay, trace determinant, so it will be very helpful for 2 by 2 matrix. So del t is t square minus 3t minus 10 equals to 0. तो root कितना होगा, root is t minus 5 and t minus 2 equals to 0 plus 2. So t is minus 2 and 5. These are the two eigenvalues. Because these are the two different eigenvalues, so you will have two different eigenvectors, so A will be diagonalizable. So you will have to find also the eigenvectors. So A is 4 2 3 minus 1 corresponding to minus 2. If you find the eigenvectors, let's call it v1, which is x1 and y1. We're considering this one. So A minus means plus 2i v1 equals to 0. इसमें होगा तुम्हारा 6 2 3 1. v1 is x1 and y1 0 0. So this is 6x1 plus 2y1 equals to 0. 3x1 plus y1 equals to 0. So this is, if you just it is obviously, if you multiply this with 2, you will find this one. Okay, so you can cancel this out. So only 3x1 plus y1 equals to 0. Means y1 is equals to minus 3x1. So v1 is equals to x1 y1, where x1 and y1 is minus 3x1. So if you take minus 3, so this is one eigenvector corresponding to minus 2. Okay, similarly you can find eigenvector corresponding to 5 the similar way. Okay, so इसके नेक्स्ट सिलेबस में जो जॉर्डन कैनोनिकल फॉर्म है उसके लिए तुम्हारा अभी ये वाला पोर्शन मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. This is minimal polynomial. So we are going to collect all the polynomial f of t such that f of a will be the 0. Okay, this is a all the polynomial where a will, the matrix will be the root. Okay, so this set is non-empty. Why? It, who guaranteed that? Because the Cayley-Hamiltonian theorem said that every characteristic polynomial a has a root. So this lambda t belongs to the J. Okay, that's guaranteed that this is a non-empty set. Okay, so obviously any polynomial you can consider, because once square plus a plus I is there, you can multiply a minus I with that. So this is also in J. So we are going to find a minimal polynomial for which that is that will satisfy. Okay, so Hamiltonian theorem said that this characteristic polynomial t equals to 0 satisfy a, means a equals to 0. So this will be the maximum polynomial. We don't need any more powerful polynomial. So okay, so if it is if a is 3 by 3 matrix, 3-degree polynomial is enough. So we are going to check if it is satisfying for 2-degree polynomial or 1-degree polynomial. Okay, for example, if I say that this is the matrix. Okay, so its characteristic polynomial was t square minus 4t plus 4 equals to 0. So or you can say that t minus 2 square equals to 0. So a minus 2i square will be 0. So let's check it. So a minus 2 means 0 1 0 0. Square will be the 0. So this is 0 0 0 0. Okay, so it will satisfy. But what about this one? Its characteristic polynomial is also the same, t minus 2 square. Okay, but for that matrix it does not need 2. It also satisfies this polynomial a minus 2i. A minus 2i square equals to 0. It will satisfy because by the definition of Hamiltonian theorem. But at the same time we are saying that 2i is obviously the 0. So this is a 1-degree polynomial for which a is also satisfying. So this is the minimal polynomial. So we have to find the minimal polynomial. So if suppose t is a n-degree polynomial, c1 t to the power n minus 1 plus cn equals to 0, suppose. So if it has a root, all real roots, alpha 1, alpha 2, t alpha n. Okay, they are not all different. They may be similar. So a minus alpha 1 because alpha I. Okay, alpha 2i. A minus alpha ni equals to 0. These are the same by Hamiltonian theorem. So I am saying that you cannot delete the different roots. What you can do, if alpha 1 these are the same root, then only one can be deleted, can be, not always, because for this one, two root, there is two root 2 minus t minus 2 and t minus 2 equals to 0. But for that you cannot delete anything. You need to make it 0. You need 2 matrix to multiply to make it 0. To make it 0. So, but if the same time, if it is 0, this is its characteristic polynomial, and this is corresponding matrix polynomial. But you know that it does not need another one. This is enough to make it 0. Okay. So this is the minimal polynomial. So what I'm saying here, but that for the different root, you cannot delete anything. If suppose it has two different root, like the previous one, this t minus 2, where it is, this one, t minus 5, t plus 2. So t minus 5, t plus 2 equals to 0. This corresponding matrix is a minus 5i and a plus 2i equals to 0. So obviously you cannot delete anything. This is the minimal polynomial. When there is repeated root like this, at that time minimal polynomial could be anything. Like what could be the minimal polynomial? This is the minimal polynomial, or t minus 5, t plus 2 is the minimum polynomial, or there is 2, or there's 1, and also 2 2, or 2 3, anything. Okay, but at least once you have to multiply. Okay, let's if I say that t minus 2, t minus 3 square, t minus 5 square equals to 0. This is a obviously a is 2 plus 5 by 5 matrix. This is its characteristic polynomial. So minimal polynomial का possibility क्या क्या हो सकता है? One by one you can write. If you can write, minimal polynomial would be a minus 2i, a minus 3i, a minus 5i. इससे छोटा तो कभी भी नहीं होगा. This is the minimum one to be minimal. Okay, and another one could be 2i, a minus 3i square, a minus 5i equals to 0, or a minus 2i, a minus 3i, a minus 5i square is to 0, or 2i minus 3i square, a minus 5i square equals to 0. Anything could be. Okay. Minimal polynomial is the for the matrix for which the minimum polynomial is are satisfying. Obviously, it is depends on the matrix, like this matrix 2 0 2. Characteristic equation is t minus 2, and t minus 2 means t minus 2 square equals to 0. Okay, if it's मैं 2 मिनट के लिए म्यूट कर रहा हूँ. ओके, जस्ट एक प्रॉब्लम आया. Okay, so for this, the minimal polynomial would be a minus 2i square equals to 0. You cannot say that a minus 2i is 0. So from characteristic equation, only characteristic equation, you cannot say which is the minimal polynomial. For that, you need also the matrix information. This is the matrix, but this matrix 2 0 0 2, the characteristic equation is the same, to 0. But for this matrix, the minimal polynomial is a minus 2i equals to 0, not a minus 2i square equals to 0. Okay. You can say, if I say that, suppose 3 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, this is matrix A. So for that, this is 1. So obviously, because this is a diagonal triangular matrix, so its characteristic equation is t minus 3 and t minus 1 square equals to 0. Okay, so it's t minus 3, a minus 3i, and a minus i square equals to 0. So its minimal polynomial could be this only possibility, this one, or ai equals to 0, this one, or the original one. So let's try which one is this. So a minus 3i के लिए क्या होगा? So this is 0 0 0 0 -3 करने से ये वाला होगा -2 1 0 0 -2 दिस इज एंड ये -i -1 करना होगा तो दिस इज 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 okay. If you multiply these two matrix and you find 0 0 0 0 0 matrix, then obviously this is the minimal polynomial. Otherwise this is the another possibility, so you don't need to check. So क्या होगा, let's try. So obviously this will be the 0 because this row is 0. For this one, this is 0, this is 0, but there is a problem. For this one it is -2, so you don't need to anything else. So this obviously this is not a zero matrix, so this is not a minimal polynomial, so only possibility is left is this one. So this is the minimal polynomial, which is the characteristic polynomial as well. Okay, तो मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल को तुम एमटी से लिख सकते हो और कैरेक्टरिस्टिक इक्वेशन को सीएचटी. तो ऑब्वियसली मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल जो है वो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक इक्वेशन को डिवाइड करेगा. कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स का जो डिफरेंट रूट्स है वो ऑब्वियसली ये भी कवर करेगा, लेकिन जो रिपीटेड रूट्स है वो इसमें रिपीट नहीं हो सकता है, रिपीट भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, तो मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल और कैरेक्टरिस्टिक पॉलिनोमियल को जो डिफरेंस है उसी से तुम्हारा जॉर्डन कैनोनिकल फॉर्म का जो मैट्रिक्स होगा वो वाला आएगा. वो वाला तुम्हारा नेक्स्ट सिलेबस में दूसरा सर पढ़ाएंगे. ओके, तो मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल एंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक पॉलिनोमियल में डिफरेंस क्या है? कैरेक्टरिस्टिक पॉलिनोमियल इज द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक इक्वेशन व्हिच इज डिटरमिनेंट ऑफ ti minus a equals to 0. Okay, this is because this is a characteristic equation. You know, obviously you can say a characteristic polynomial also. So that equation is also satisfied with the matrix A. Okay, this is a equation of t. Let's call it lambda t equals to del t equals to 0. This is a characteristic equation. So this equation also satisfied with that matrix. So this is the greatest polynomial, you can say. Now all you have to find mt or ma, you can say, which is the lesser degree than this one. So इसका आइगन वैल्यूज एंड आइगन वेक्टर्स क्या होगा? Sometimes it's also easy to consider the eigenvector, not if you directly calculating the characteristic equation, it will be difficult. Okay, because characteristic equation like भी 1 minus lambda 1 1 इसका जो determinant होगा 1 1 minus lambda 1 1 1 1 minus lambda equals to 0. इसको कैलकुलेट करना थोड़ा सा हार्ड होगा. ओके, लेकिन इफ यू consider eigenvector means you have to consider something for which you will have it written. So क्या होगा इसमें? अगर तुम suppose वन लोगे, इसमें अगर कोई भी रिपीटेड होगा, नॉट ओनली वन, यू कैन से 2 2 आल्सो. ओके, 2 2 2 2 2. इसमें 1 1 लेने का मतलब रो उसका रो वाइज तुम ऐड कर रहे हो. इसमें जो आएगा तो इसमें अगर रो ऐड होके सेम आएगा, दिस विल बी द आइगन वैल्यू। तो इसमें 1 1 रिपीट होगा, किस लिए? क्योंकि इसके साथ तुम्हें क्या मिलेगा? 6। देखो हर एक रो में तुम्हारा 6 आएगा, 6 6 6। तो दिस इज द आइगन वेक्टर एंड 6 is the eigenvalue. Corresponding to 6, 1 1 1 is the eigenvalue, eigenvector. Okay, so is obviously there can be other two eigenvalues. Okay, so this is one eigenvalue. You can immediately say, if you can find anything 1 0 1 or 0 1 1 and 1 1 0. If you add the column or row anything, this is 2, this is 2 and this is 2, because 1 1 1 मल्टीप्लाई करने से तुम्हारा 2 1 1 1 आ जाएगा. सो ऐड करने से अगर सेम आएगा वैल्यू, तो दिस वैल्यू विल बी द वन eigen value and 1 1 is the corresponding eigen vector. Okay, so this is the one eigen value. बाकी कितना, बाकी और भी आइगन वैल्यू कैसे निकालोगे इसको? सपोज दिस इज वन वे. ओके, बाकी तो सिंपली उसी को कैलकुलेट करके निकालना होगा शायद. नहीं, यहाँ से t-6 आ गया, ये पता चल गया, ठीक है. लेकिन t-6 कितना होगा? स्क्वायर होगा या क्यूब होगा? क्यूब तो नहीं होगा शायद, क्यूब भी हो सकता है, क्योंकि अगर नहीं, क्यूब नहीं होगा. This is a matrix 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, so I have already told, if A has a eigenvalues, whatever it is, lambda 1 lambda 2 and lambda 3 suppose, then 2A has a eigenvalue. The it is like a polynomial, 2 lambda 1 2 lambda 2 and 2 lambda 3, 2 lambda 3. This is 2 lambda 3. So for 1 1 1 the eigenvalues are 3, because if you add them you will find 3. So after multiplying with 2, it will be 6. So if you consider this one, 3 1 1 1, this is its eigenvalue, and this is its corresponding eigenvector. But you have to find other eigenvectors or eigenvalues this with the same trick. How we are going to do it? ठीक है, इसको छोड़ो. कुछ क्वेश्चन है तो बोलो, और जो भी तो तुम पहले से जानते हो, जो भी आइगन वैल्यू एंड आइगन वेक्टर कैसे निकालते हैं, इसलिए प्रैक्टिस नहीं कराया, ठीक है. लेकिन मेन डायगोनलाइजेबिलिटी के लिए जितना साइज का मैट्रिक्स होगा उतना इंडिपेंडेंट आइगन वेक्टर्स निकालना होगा, ठीक है. इंडिपेंडेंट आइगन वेक्टर्स, आइगन वैल्यू कुड बी सेम बट आइगन वेक्टर्स हैज टू बी इंडिपेंडेंट. तो अभी सिलेबस में तुम्हारा सिलेबस में symmetric and orthogonal matrix, this is also very easy. invariant subspace करेंगे नेक्स्ट क्लास कल, ठीक है. अभी कुछ अगर क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ सकते हो. हेलो.
नो सर।
ठीक है, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे जो नेक्स्ट पोर्शन है ना, जो जॉर्डन कैनोनिकल फॉर्म, साइक्लिक डिकम्पोजिशन, रैशनल फॉर्म, ये सब मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल एंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक पॉलिनोमियल का जो पॉसिबिलिटीज है उसके ऊपर होगा। ठीक है, तो मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल एंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक पॉलिनोमियल तो बहुत ही इजी है, वो तो जानते हो कैसे आता है। जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक पॉलिनोमियल है उसी वही पॉलिनोमियल मैट्रिक्स भी फॉलो करेगा, वही होगा कैरेक्टरिस्टिक पॉलिनोमियल फॉर दैट मैट्रिक्स। ओके, बट मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल कौन सा होगा? जो वाला polynomial, the minimum polynomial for which the matrix will be the root, that matrix will be the root. तो ऑब्वियसली जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक पॉलिनोमियल का डिफरेंट रूट्स है उसको तुम डिलीट नहीं कर पाओगे, लेकिन वो वाला जब रिपीटेड होगा तो वो वाला डिलीट हो सकता है या डिलीट नहीं भी हो सकता। वंस तो यू हैव टू काउंट वंस एट लीस्ट, but if it is repeated two times, they can come in the minimal polynomial, it can come twice or once. So it इसके ऊपर ही तुम्हारा जो जॉर्डन कैनोनिकल फॉर्म इसके ऊपर ही होगा। ठीक है, लेकिन एक सिंपल सा रिजल्ट बोल देता हूं। अगर मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल, दिस इज द मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल t minus 2, t minus 3, this is the minimal polynomial for maybe this is the main equation, this is the main equation, and for that this is the minimal polynomial t minus 3, then that matrix, this matrix will be 5 plus 3 8 10, 10 by 10 matrix. Okay, so only if it is comes once then it is diagonalizable. मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल में अगर कोई भी रूट रिपीट होगा तो डायगोनलाइजेबल नहीं होगा। ठीक है, जैसे दैट मैट्रिक्स 2102, we have already proved that this is not diagonalizable because we find only one eigenvector. But also in the other way, if you say this is its characteristic polynomial and corresponding minimal polynomial is also t minus 2 equals to square equals to 0. If you write a is a minus 2i, you cannot reduce it any further. This is the minimal for make it 0. But for this 2002, minimal characteristic polynomial is the same, but the minimal polynomial is 2i equals to 0. So this is the diagonal. So obviously this is the diagonal matrix by default. So in the characteristic equation, whatever root is, how many roots are there or how many times it is repeated, it does not depend. It all depends on the minimal polynomial. So obviously if the characteristic polynomial का जो equation होगा वो वाला अगर यही होगा, different root होगा, तो minimal polynomial will be the same ही होगा ना, उसके कोई किसी को तो डिलीट नहीं कर पाओगे। a minus 2i and a minus 3i, this is the minimal polynomial. But if one is repeated, then minimal polynomial be 2 or 1. If it is 1 then it is diagonalizable, if it is 2 then it is not diagonalizable. ठीक है, तो मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल में कोई भी रूट रिपीटेड नहीं होना चाहिए। अगर कोई भी रूट रिपीटेड होगा तो वो डायगोनलाइजेबल नहीं होगा मैट्रिक्स। ठीक है, दिस इज द मेन रिजल्ट। मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल जो तो वो जो वैरायटी होगा वो जॉर्डन कैनोनिकल फॉर्म में पता चल जाएगा। अगर कोई मैट्रिक्स को हम लोग जॉर्डन कैनोनिकल फॉर्म मेनली क्या है कि अगर कोई मैट्रिक्स को हम डायगोनलाइजेबल नहीं बना सकते तो उसको मतलब काइंड ऑफ बनाना चाहता हूँ, मतलब ट्रायंगुलर फॉर्म में। जैसे डायगोनलाइजेबल नहीं होगा कोई भी मैट्रिक्स अगर 1 1 1 2 ऐसा होगा, दिस इज नॉट डायगोनलाइजेबल, मैक्सिमम यू कैन कंसीडर 1 देयर। डायगोनल में अगर रिपीट नहीं होगा तो ऑब्वियसली दिस विल बी डायगोनलाइजेबल, बट अगर रिपीट होगा तो दिस इज डायगोनलाइजेबल, देयर इज नो 1, इफ दिस इज there is 1 then this is not a diagonalizable, you cannot make it diagonalizable anyway. So इसके लिए मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल क्या होगा देख के बोल सकते हो. इसके लिए मिनिमल पॉलिनोमियल a minus I square a minus 3i equals to 0. This is the minimal polynomial as well as characteristic polynomial. But if it is 0, then this is the minimal polynomial. But this is not a characteristic equation. Characteristic equation के लिए a minus I square a minus 3i equals to 0 होगा. ठीक है. This is the characteristic equation. Then this is the minimal polynomial. ठीक है. अगर 1 3 times repeat होगा 0 0 0 3 times repeat होने के लिए अगर suppose इस टाइप का होगा और once only one होगा then it will depends. Okay, so characteristic equation तो 3i cube होगा equals to 0, but minimal polynomial will be a minus 3i square equals to 0. If there is one again, then it is cube, and if there is no one, then this is the minimal polynomial. And I said that in the minimal polynomial, if there is no root is repeated, then this is the diagonal matrix. Can be diagonalizable actually. ठीक है. तो कल 10:30 से इनवेरिएंट सबस्पेस है वो वाला, और इसमें से अगर कुछ सवाल है तो पूछ सकते हो कल भी और आज. ठीक है. ठीक है फिर.
ओके सर.
16 से कि तुम लोग को भी यूनिवर्सिटी जाना होगा. कुछ नोटिस आया इस तरफ का 16 नवंबर से.
না স্যার এখনো তেমন কিছু আসেনি.
আমাদের কিন্তু এমনি আমি যেখানে
School-
পড়াই সেখানে 16 নভেম্বর থেকে ক্লাস অফলাইন হবে সেটা বলেছে.
হ্যাঁ আমাদেরও সেরকম বলেছে, মানে নোটিশ এসছে 16 নভেম্বর থেকে মানে সবকিছু ওপেন হবে, আর 1 নভেম্বর থেকে মানে ওই স্কুলে মানে ইউনিভার্সিটি যারা
যেতে
স্টাফ
পারো।
আছে এবং
যেতে পারো মানে অ্যালাউড।
হ্যাঁ,
এটা
তো-
আমি অলরেডি মানে ধরো এখানে কি হয়েছে যে আমি যেহেতু কলেজে জব পাওয়ার পরে আমি ইউনিভার্সিটি স্কলারশিপ থেকে রিজাইন দিয়ে দিয়েছি। এটা আমার ক্লাস মানে যেহেতু অনলাইন তাই প্রবলেম হচ্ছে না, জাস্ট রিজাইন দিয়েছি তাই আমার ভুল করে নামটা চলে এসেছে এখানে ক্লাস নিতে তোমাদের। স্যার বললো অসুবিধা নেই অনলাইন, কিন্তু অফলাইন হয়ে গেলে তখন একটু প্রবলেম হবে আমার। তো যদি সিলেবাসটা শেষ হয়ে যায় তাহলে কোনো প্রবলেম নেই, বা তারপরে অনলাইনে করতে হতে পারে। সিলেবাসটা শেষ হয়ে যাবে, বেশি কিছু তো নেই, এখন ওর উপরে ডিপেন্ড করছে। আর ওর এখন স্কলারশিপ আছে, সো ও গিয়েও ক্লাস নিতে পারবে হয়তো। ঠিক আছে, বাকিটা তো ওর, আমার তো আর কয়েকটা আছে বাকি, ওর মধ্যে রিপিট করতে হবে। আমি তো মানে মনে হচ্ছে একটু খাপছাড়া করে পড়াচ্ছি, অতটা মানে রেগুলারিটি মেনটেন হচ্ছে না। ঠিক আছে, যদি প্রবলেম হয় পরে জিজ্ঞেস করবে, বলে দেবো। ওকে
ओके सर.
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.